Well, tonight, a 29-year-old chocolate factory worker is dead after a fatal fall on the job. Chopper 6 was over the Lyons and Sons factory here in Camden this morning. The worker fell into a vat of hot chocolate. An Action News reporter, Dann Cuellar, is live at the 36th Street plant with more details on this very tragic story. Dan.
Yes, Lisa, it's been a horrific day here at the Lyons and Sons factory where investigators from Camden County and OSHA have spent most of the day. And we now know the identity of the victim who fell into the vat of hot chocolate here late this morning. He is identified by family members as 29-year-old Vincent Smith Jr. of Camden, New Jersey, who had also lived with his mother in Philadelphia. He is the oldest of 4 sons and had just moved here recently to make a living. Authorities say it happened about 10:30 this morning. 4 workers were preparing to make a batch of chocolate in one of 2 large vats, which had been heated to 120 degrees. They say 29-year-old Vincent Smith Jr. was on a platform over the 8-foot-tall vat, loading chocolate through a 4-by-4-foot hole when the accident happened.
He was loading these solid pieces into a hole, into a mixer, this vat, and he fell into the vat himself somehow. There are paddles called agitators that are moving inside this vat. He was hit by one of them before someone could hit the shutoff valve, and he was killed by that.
Horrified co-workers, who later were walking around the parking lot with chocolate all over their clothes, had tried in vain to rescue Smith.
My understanding is they were trying to pull him out. There were people who had chocolate on them through the process. I don't know if they actually got into the vat. I think they were above trying to get him up and out.
Authorities say Vincent was a temporary worker who started here a few weeks ago. His father and other family members were devastated.
He just moved up here and was just starting to get himself together. You know what I mean? He didn't drink, he didn't smoke, you know what I mean? He didn't do no drugs or nothing.
Family members say that Smith had expressed concern recently about other workers using alcohol and drugs while on the job.
The guy is riding around on the forklift, drinking a beer, smoking weed. You know what I mean? Why would he bring that up if it wasn't true?
Well, no comment from the company. And again, the matter is under investigation by OSHA and Camden County investigators. Meanwhile, family members say that Vincent Smith recently survived a horrific car accident only to die in this manner a few months later. We're live here in Camden County. Dann Cuellar, Channel 6, Action News.
Thank you, Dan.